I'm reviewing two very different books this week. One is by a Norwegian, a guy named Samuel Bjork. He's supposed to be a successor to Joe Nesbo, who's one of my favorites. And I really enjoy Norwegian crime fiction. And this one is a little girl, 6 years old, found hanging dead from a tree in the middle of the woods. They quickly discovered that it's a serial murderer who's involved, and the two main cops, a guy named Holger Munch and a woman named Mia Kruger, end up being in charge of figuring the whole thing out. The reason I kind of draw a little bit of a blank so far on this, even though it has gotten outstanding reviews, every review I've seen online really loves it. To me, I found the plot a little bit disjointed. The characters a little, I gotta say, tiresome after a while. But maybe it was just my mood when I was reading the book, because a lot of people really loved this book, really loved this guy Samuel Bjork, and I'm certain that I'll read more of them. I've got to say, on the plus side, he's got all the stuff that I look for in this Scandinavian fiction. You know, the atmosphere, the mood, the weather, the complexity of the characters. All of that stuff is in there, and the book certainly keeps you thinking. There's no question about it. But anyway, I'm not 100% sold on this guy. Yeah, maybe he's great. I'll give him at least one more try. The other book was The Murder of Roger Ackroyd by Agatha Christie, and the reason I picked it up is I had read an article a while back listing her 10 best novels, and this one comes in at number 5 and number 4, and the guy who wrote this article said that the reason that it rates so highly is because it was revolutionary for its time. Now, bear in mind, that book is almost 100 years old. It was published in 1926. So, I don't know, maybe it's on the way to becoming a classic, even though it's not boring. In fact, it's quite the opposite, very entertaining. And after I reread it and read it with an eye towards what's making this thing revolutionary, I did see what it was when I got to the end. And I'd be a total jerk if I told you what it was, because it's the solution to the mystery. And once again, very entertaining by Agatha Christie. I keep picking her up, and I'm enjoying it all the time. And in fact, in this one, where I had previously gotten a little bit sick of Hercule Poirot, this one I found him not to be a pain in the ass at all. Really a good story. Definitely is revolutionary. And as I say, I think Agatha Christie really merits rereading. She's certainly getting it from me. So anyway, those are my two books this week. Samuel Bjork, I'm Traveling Alone. Very well regarded. Me, I'm so-so on it. And Agatha Christie's The Murder of Roger Ackroyd, really enjoyable, really, really great. Anyway, that's all I have this week. See you next week with something else.